Here with our ultimate team producers to give a special presentation on what's new to FUT in FIFA 23. All right, over to you, team.
Do the new packs squirt?
What are you most excited about?
As long as Emperor Puff Tifo is back in the game, I'm for it. I will buy FIFA 23 if Emperor Puff is in there.
So what I'm really excited about are the new changes I've been hearing to chemistry. Can you tell me more about that?
What the hell is that, dude? Wayne Rooney is in there, and that's why England has one. That's why there's one England chemistry point. Am I understanding that correctly? Is it 1 or is it +3? Wait, there's 2 players in the Premier League, but then why is there not a little thing here? So I don't know. Well, yeah, why is there, right? So if it says there's, yeah, I actually don't know.
Cheers, everyone.
What's happening, boys, and welcome to an absolute mad lad reacts to the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team trailer. Today, we are going to be looking at the trailer that just dropped. It's about 8 minutes long. We'll pause a couple times to talk about some new concepts that are introduced. I've seen parts of this trailer earlier this morning, but I thought because we've got no content, I would give you guys and share my thoughts in full. I made a couple posts on Twitter about the new chemistry and how some of the other things work as well, and I thought to myself, you know what? Let's, it's an 8-minute video. It's not going to take too long. Let's go through it. Let's see if there's anything cool in it. There's a couple things that I want to talk about, a couple things I like, a couple things I don't like, but in the large majority, I really like some of these changes, and I'll explain why as we watch this video. Now, if you guys have seen the Ultimate Team trailer, there's been the Pro Clubs one, the Career Mode one. There's been a couple others, I think Pro Clubs, Career Mode, New Editions or something like that. But this is the one, this is the big kahuna. This is the one that we all care about, the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team one, because that's the mode that most of you guys that are watching this video, and most of you guys that tune into the stream as well, watch, obviously play Ultimate Team each and every year. So smash like on the epi if you guys did enjoy. Smash like on the epi if you guys, smash like on the epi for the content today. The marquee matchups actually looks pretty good. Mega Pack is the reward. All the packs inside are tradable and doesn't look too crazy. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Can we hit, I don't know, 23 likes for the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team reveal trailer? But without any further ado, boys, let's dive in. I'm going to try not to pause a lot.
Hello, everyone. We're here.
So the first thing that I really like what I see right off the bat, and this is not going to be something that everyone might pick up on. You guys see in the top right-hand corner where it says challenge is complete? It says complete 1 tackle, pass the ball 1 time, score a goal. I love that if that's actually in the game. I'm assuming it is, but that's what we've been asking for the longest time. Objective tracking in-game so you don't have to go on a foot bin, so you don't have to get literally a notepad on your computer, or like literally some people have to write stuff down. I really love that addition, and I hope that's in-game.
Here with our ultimate team producers to give a special presentation on what's new to FUT in FIFA 23. All right, over to you, team.
Thanks, Derek. We are here with Richard and Aslan from the development team to talk about everything new in Ultimate Team. So Aslan, let's start with you. What are you most excited about in FIFA Ultimate Team this year?
To be FUT Moments. It's our brand new mode. It's going to give players a new way to play, a new way to earn rewards.
New pack animation. New pack animation, boys. Do we react to the first ever FIFA pack? Hold on, let's see. 65 seconds! Vinny! Let's freaking go, boys! We just got 80 Vinicius Jr. He's got to be a rare. Is that water? Do the new packs squirt? Yo, that's actually really impressive water effects. If you guys are familiar with graphics at all, water is one of the most difficult things to recreate inside of a graphics processing unit. And that is very impressive looking water. I'm thirsty now.
It's going to be single player, fast, fun, bite-sized scenarios.
Okay, Moments is going to be single player.
Unique challenges.
Bite-sized, so that means that we can play certain scenarios within a match, like the 75th minute?
You got it. So it's going to be short gameplay sessions. It could be scoring a free kick.
Cool.
It could be completing a comeback when you're 2-0 down with only 10 minutes to go. But we'll also have crazier ones, things like scoring a goal with your keeper without completing a single pass, without losing possession.
Scoring a goal with your keeper without losing a single pass, like, listen, that speaks right to my heart. I don't like that it's offline. I wish there was maybe an online Moments component, but maybe they're just testing out Moments offline to see how people engage with it. I'm cool with that, man, to be honest with you. Squid Battles is boring. Here's the thing. Squid Battles is boring because you have to dedicate a full 15 to 20 minutes to Squid Battles, to a Squad Battles game, right? With these Moments, it's offline gameplay, but it's just small little things that you're doing, and it's like little bite-sized parts of the game. So in that aspect, I could see myself playing this over Squid Battles.
We can do all kinds of fun stuff that is just really different from our other modes.
Does that mean that we can recreate matches and scenarios that we've seen in real life over the weekend?
You know, we're going to have a mix, right? So some moments will be inspired by real life, recreating that banger from the weekend, that goal from Son with a finesse shot from outside the box.
Finesse shot outside the
But we'll
box,
also
let's
have more
go.
unique and creative ones that really just are very distinct and different from how you play in other modes in FUT. So there's going to be a lot of variety and a lot of fun ways to play in moments.
Now, what exactly do you get when you complete a moment?
Yeah, so when you're completing moments, I think the most important thing is that you get to set your own difficulty level. So based off your difficulty level, we're going to give you stars as a reward. So stars are a brand new reward type to Ultimate Team this year. So you're going to be able to redeem them in the Moments reward gallery. But you're going to always have new rewards for you to be
Yo, so they're really pushing this, man. Yo, if the little star at the top is something you only get through moments and it's next to coins and FIFA points, that's something they're pushing really hard. I'm for that. So it's almost like, did they refer to it as it's almost a token, isn't it?
always have new rewards for you to be looking out for and exchanging your stars for, but your stars will never go away. So it's up
Stars will never go away.
to you if you want to spend them as you earn them or if you want to save them up for something special.
Okay, so that's tokens. Moments, and it's basically a token. Okay, that's cool. I hope it's not a thing where we're limited. I hope we can go nuts and go for all the stars at the beginning for those of us that maybe just want to grind moments alongside with something like Rivals or FUT Champs.
So is it a system that comes in seasons for moments?
Yeah, so there's going to be a mix of content. We're going to have a lot that's going to be available right from launch, and then we're also going to have some seasonal content that's going to come and go. Some might be up for a few days, some might be up for a month.
Now, this is really interesting because some people might come home, play FIFA, but they don't have enough time to play a full match. So this is like, like you said, bite-sized.
Yeah, I think
Bite-sized,
that's
yeah,
one of my favorite parts about it is that if I have a few minutes free, now I can jump into Ultimate Team and
I mean, it is AI, but at the same time, like, let's say there's one where you have to, where it sets you up and literally at the start of the moment, it puts you in a free kick position. I might spam that. Even if I already get the reward, I might spam that just to practice free kicks, bro.
make progress. I can practice my free kicks, I can practice dribbling, or I can just try out a scenario and see how that goes.
So what I'm really excited about are the new changes I've been hearing to chemistry. Can you tell me more
Here we
about
go.
that?
This is the big one.
Yeah, I think this is one of the biggest changes we've ever made.
Did I
In
make the
23,
trailer?
We're totally overhauling chemistry, and you'll have more variety than ever in how you build your squad. So we focused on making it more authentic with how we're doing positioning, more intuitive with how your players are going to link on the pitch, and really just enabling a lot more experimentation and variety when it comes to building your squad.
Now, one thing I noticed about this screen is that there are no chem lines.
Yeah, that's right. So positional links are gone. Players can now
Unpopular opinion, I think there should be some sort of chem line. Not even just chem line, but just like to give you a better sense of the formation, right? This just looks weird to me.
link across the entire pitch. Your left back.
That just looks weird to me. But then again, maybe we get used to it, right? Sometimes a change happens and it takes a while to get used to. We'll probably get used to this, to be fair.
right back are linked, your goalkeeper and your striker. If we look at Andy Robertson and Trent Alexander-Arnold, for example, this is an iconic duo, a real threat in the Premier League. In 23, they can now build chemistry towards each other. And the same thing works when you're building hybrid squads. You'll be able to link up your striker, let's say Mbappe, with your defenders from PSG or France or Ligue 1.
Okay.
So there's a lot more options now when it comes to building interesting squads with more variety instead of having to rely on neighboring links and green links.
So I'm noticing that
Oh, I see.
every player has 3 diamonds on them. Does that represent the chemistry?
Yeah, so players can now have between 0 and 3 chemistry, 0 being the minimum and 3 being the maximum.
So one thing I also see on this screen is the left panel. Does that help you figure out how much chem you're getting for each player?
Yeah, so this will be your reference point for how you build chemistry. Each nation, each club, each league in your squad will be represented in this left panel, and you'll build chemistry towards the thresholds for each of these.
Yo, that's super cool. Okay, so let's take Brazil, for example. Off the top of my head, the reason that I love this new chemistry change, and I know that people are going to abuse it and use Mendy, like, the squads are going to be, you're going to see some disgusting squads at the beginning of the game, right? Because chemistry doesn't matter. If you have 0 chemistry, you can literally put whoever you want anywhere, and it doesn't matter. I think you want the right positions, though, right? So you want Mbappe at striker, you want them all in the right positions. But, for example, Rabo, let's see, hold on. Mbappe right there is getting, okay, is there another French player in the team?
As you add players, you'll start working towards these thresholds and unlock chemistry for that nation.
So as of right now, I think Mbappe's on 0, right? Mbappe, there's no, right? If you scroll down left on the panel, there's going to be a French flag because he's obviously the only one, but there's no chem help on this squad. No, sorry, he does. PSG. So he gets the PSG link. So there's a PSG link, and it's 1, right? So Marquinhos helps Mbappe, and I think that's why Mbappe and Marquinhos have the little 1, right? That's the 1 of 3. So that's cool. They don't have to connect, but they help each other because they're in the same club. And that makes sense. It shouldn't be proximity, right? Chemistry should never have been proximity. That was just something cool to make squad building challenging and fun. But if I have an Ederson and I want to bring on a team of the season Talisca from the MBS Pro League, I love it that it's cool that Talisca can be my striker, Ederson can be the goalkeeper, and they both help each other because of the Brazil links. That's fire.
Equal club.
So are there any changes to positioning?
The first big change is that most players will have a secondary position. And the secondary position is based off of where they play in the real world.
So let's take João Cancelo, for example. Sometimes he plays at left back for Man City, and then other weekends he plays at right back. So you'll have a secondary position.
So I think that's the perfect example. For the first time, you can now position change from the left side to the right side of the pitch, or vice versa. That means Cancelo could switch.
Wait, so position modifier is just literally 1 consumable. I think, okay, am I understanding that correctly? That position modifier is now just 1 consumable.
Right back.
Now he's a left back.
Left back in your squad. And it's also a really cool way that we can differentiate unique players. So Cancelo, based on what he does in real life for City, you can now reflect that in-game as well.
So can players have more than 1 alternate position?
Ooh, Mbappe, center forward to left wing. Okay, so he can play left wing and center forward.
Yeah, so players can have up to 3 secondary positions, and most will have at least 1. If a player is out of position, they will always have 0 chemistry. And at 0 chemistry, there are no more negative attributes. They're still...
Do you hear what that said? At 0 chemistry, there are no more negative attributes, which means exactly what I said a few minutes ago. No negative impact if you have 0 chem on a player. That's cool, but I can also see why some people would not like that, right? Because it opens up the door for full meta teams. Like I said before also, though, I love the idea, the fact that I can run a Talisca, Timo Werner, and like some other, Roy Krishna from the Indian Pro League, the Indian Premier League, and 0 negative impact. You can build chem, right? You can add a German player to get Timo Werner a little bit of a chemistry boost, but he's going to play to his face stats.
Still going to play at least as good as their base stats.
As their base stats.
So already you've got a lot more options for trying out players without having to rework your entire squad.
I like it.
So now let's talk about icons and heroes. How do they help with the chemistry of the team?
So icons and heroes always give a unique benefit to your team, and that's not changing with 23. Icons and heroes, as long as they're in the right position, will always be at full chemistry. On top of that, icons will count as 2 players towards their nation, and heroes will count as 2 players towards their league. If you play an icon or hero out of position, they're going to be at 0 chemistry. Now remember, at 0 chem, play...
Okay, hold on. I think I'm understanding this correctly, right? So, Wayne Rooney is in there, and that's why England has 1... That's why there's 1 England chemistry point? Am I understanding that correctly? Is it 1 or is it +3? Again, a little bit confusing. There's still some nuances that I need to understand. It's just because my brain works a little bit slow. But Premier League, so there's 2... Wait, there's 2 players in the Premier League, but then why is there not a little thing here? So I don't know. Well, yeah, why is there... Right, so if it says there's... Yeah, I actually don't know.
Players won't have negative attributes.
Okay, Rooney goes in.
So they're always going to play at least as good as their base stats. So you can try out icons and heroes out of position if you just want to see what they play like in that squad.
So everybody's been talking about crossplay, and I want to know, how is that going to affect FIFA Ultimate Team?
So what that means for us is that we're adding crossplay to all of our 1 versus 1 modes. So if you're playing on the same generation of consoles as someone, you're going to be able to match up with them. So that means our PlayStation and our Xbox users are finally going to get to battle head to head. What that also means is that we're introducing crossplay to our friendlies modes as well. So if you have friends and you want a bit of a friendly competition from platform to platform, you're going to be able to do that now.
Nice.
And what does that mean for the transfer market?
We have 1 global transfer market for most players. So if you're a FUT trader, you should pay attention to this because it means there's going to be more content for you to play with and more people who are going to be competing on the transfer market as well.
Interesting.
So in terms of draft, FUT champions, and rivals...
So a more robust market.
That'd be crossplay as well.
Wait, but didn't I read somewhere that PC market has its own? Did they mention that? Did they say consoles? I think PC has its own market, right? It's a separate market from console. And did they clarify whether it's PS4 versus previous gen Xbox, and then is it Xbox next gen versus PlayStation next gen, or yeah, I don't know. Did they clarify whether or not if you're a next gen Xbox, you can play someone against previous gen PS4?
Yeah, absolutely. So all of our 1 versus 1 head-to-head modes are going to be crossplay.
Top of that, we're also adding global leaderboards. So for the first time in Rivals, you're going to look at the Elite Division and see players from other platforms to compete for that #1 spot. But you can also toggle it to only look at your platform leaderboard as well.
So I'll be honest, one thing I love doing is spending time customizing my stadium. Is there anything new when it comes to that?
Yeah, we're making upgrades across the board, Shu. So your stadium's going to have a new roof for tier 1, 2, and 3. We've got new animated pitch
What is that? What the hell is that, dude?
trophies that look
Yo. Oh, is that a
awesome. We've got new animated tifos as well. So how you can customize and show off your stadium is going to look so much better.
Is that a Z for Zweback? Oh, God. All right, I'm already in love. You guys know I'm a sucker for a cheeky customization, man. That looks sick. As long as Emperor Puff Tifo is back in the game, I'm for it. I will buy FIFA 23 if Emperor Puff is in there.
In FIFA 23.
So it's a World Cup year. Is there anything coming for FUT?
We are gonna have the World Cup in FUT this year, but I can't really say anything else, so stay tuned.
Well, I mean, hey, you can't get everything you want, but we did get a lot of great new details.
What? Okay, World Cup is there, but they're not going to talk about it. Okay, I get it. You're slow dripping it. I get it. Okay, they're going to slow drip it. They're going to really milk that anticipation. I'm for that. If we could get a dedicated World Cup trailer with like beautiful colors and stuff like that, I'm about that. All right, cool. Hey, wait, Claudio Marquisio? What the hell? Yeah, I like it. I like the chemistry. I like the moments. There's not much that I didn't like. They weren't very specific on crossplay, and then they weren't very specific on, the crossplay specifics. Still want a little bit more info there. Transfer market is separate for the PC, I'm pretty sure. But you guys let me know what you think about the trailer. I think it's a massive dub. The fact that you can put together your dream squad and just a squad that you absolutely love and not have to worry about the chemistry ramifications is great. But on the other side, I also understand why people would be upset. We're like, you're going to see the same squads over and over again. I'm going to fight against that. I think we actually are going to see more interesting clubs, and it's going to make cool cards that you would never think to use a lot more fun and attractive, and that really is Ultimate Team, and that's how the game should be played. But maybe you guys let me know what you think. Smash like on Epi if you guys did enjoy. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel, and I will catch you guys for another upload tomorrow. Apparently have some spicy content coming out this weekend. We have Summer Swaps tokens that starts tomorrow as well, and we'll catch you guys for another video soon. All right, boys? Hey, till next time, tschüss, later, ade.